The evolution of branding from 1950 to today. After 1950, television emerged as the dominant advertising tool. This shift forced companies to focus less on the written or spoken word for radio and more on a visual medium where images became paramount. With the advent of the internet and now mobile communication, imagery has become the primary way we communicate as a culture. Companies quickly grasped the importance of a unified visual message. A strong, consistent brand message became critical to differentiate from the competition. This message needed to be consistent every time the audience interacted with it. The rise of advertising and the mass distribution of collateral also underscored the importance of the core brand message. Campaign ideas could evolve to maintain interest, but the brand center or brand DNA had to remain constant. A prime example of this is Volkswagen's campaign during the 1960s. The brand message communicated that Volkswagen was an alternative choice made for individuals who value independence over status. While the ads changed in copy and imagery, the main narrative and communication remained steadfast. Volkswagen was the smart alternative. In 1971, Coca-Cola revolutionized brand messaging with one iconic television commercial. Shot on a hilltop in Italy with a diverse group of young people sang, "I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony." For the first time, a global brand embraced diversity and used its platform to convey this message. By the 1980s, branding had moved away from the corporate button-down approach. Brands like MTV adopted a changeable logo, multiracial representation, and an irreverent attitude. In the 1990s, as internet use expanded, many brands ventured into websites with less than spectacular results. As a new medium, the rules were not yet clear. Many brands simply replicated their ad campaigns online. Since consumers already had access to this information, they were indifferent. And some brands failed to acknowledge the changing culture that demanded diverse representation. The internet and social media landscape added new avenues for communication, but also introduced new challenges. How can a brand be consistent with a logo only a few pixels large? What is the message on social media beyond the logo and tagline? How can a brand maintain visual consistency from a printed booklet to a website? With the current explosion of delivery systems, a clear brand message is even more critical. A brand must remain consistent in its communication and values, whether in visual form on a bus shelter poster or the text on a Twitter feed. Branding is far more complex today than it was in 1950. While the vehicles to communicate may be complex and constantly changing, the job remains the same: to determine a strong, clear, unique, and compelling message for the brand and to use every opportunity to promote that message.